If you've ever had to carry a full bucket, balancing the sloshy forcefulness of its contents, or poured out a bowl after doing the dishes, only for it to leap up and splash down your front, or accidentally displaced waves over the edge after what you thought was gently slipping into a hot bath, then you know how easy it is to lose control of water, as if we ever had any ownership of that fundamental element. The natural state of water is movement, a constant cycle from earth to air and back. It flows, fills up as much space as it can, and does not like to be contained into convenient shapes. We live with a paint pot suspended in the sky, ready to empty itself onto the canvas of the land and change the colour of our lives. Flood researchers are more like artists than you might think, and they find eloquence to describe their science. Here, look at this ever-changing picture. Fluid dynamics, atmospheric systems, air currents. We have robust mathematics to describe it, but, like an abstract painting, we can't understand the whole picture at once. There are known details. That red cluster of discrete points, which we might, hesitantly, call facts, giving way to a wild spattering of green which we definitely name possibilities. Brushstrokes by the hand of an algorithm, each fine hair a modulating strand of data. Churning lines of information in vivid colours moving across a screen. Modern art exhibited in a contemporary gallery. Declining pressure. The spin of cyclone. Wedge of storm front catches and holds the eye, destroying the ordered edges of buildings, roads, fields, lives. Paint bleeding over the borders, a picture not contained by a frame. Science is a best fit model of complexity, an artwork of interpretation, used to challenge and change the viewer. A scientist's audience is, ultimately, us, the public and the policymakers who decide what to do, seeing the bigger picture they present. There isn't one way to interpret art. There are many ways to live with floods. We, creative beings that we are, invent new words to name the things we wish to understand. Floodiness, for example, which is ungainly, beginning with a fling of limbs before landing with a dull thud, picking itself up immediately, then sliding forwards, making awkward progress. The word breaks the barricades of existing language, disrupting the rhythm of speaking. Easy to slip over it, bloody your tongue, washing away entrenched ideas. Artificial barriers may not be the best technique to hold back the volume of water we have to live with. We can change the course of our set-in-our-ways approach, as we can change the courses of our river's flow. Create a more natural response to flood management, as we can create salt marshes to protect our coasts. We can make space in ourselves for displaced ideas, as we can make space in the soil for displaced water. We love to get our hands dirty. We are both scientists and artists, able to interpret and influence. The landscape cannot be fixed with solutions. Flooding is not a static picture to be hung up and ignored, but rather one to paint for ourselves.